It has been more than 2 decades since the tragic death of Tupac Shakur, yet his presence in music, culture, and activism remains as vibrant as ever. The name Tupac evokes a unique mix of artistry, rebellion, and social consciousness that continues to inspire generations across the globe. From his raw, poetic lyrics to his outspoken views on inequality, Tupac became a symbol of the struggles and aspirations of urban communities. Tonight, we examine the enduring legacy of Tupac Shakur and why his influence extends far beyond the world of hip-hop. Born in 1971 in East Harlem, New York, Tupac Amaru Shakur grew up amidst poverty and social unrest, experiences that would profoundly shape his worldview. His mother, Afeni Shakur, was an active member of the Black Panther Party, instilling in him a deep sense of activism and awareness of systemic injustice. These early experiences became the backbone of his music and public persona. Tupac was not only an entertainer, he was a messenger, a voice for those who often went unheard, speaking candidly about issues of race, inequality, and violence in America. Tupac's rise to fame in the early 1990s was meteoric. With his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, he immediately made an impact, blending personal storytelling with sharp social commentary. Tracks like Brenda's Got a Baby and Trapped revealed a young artist deeply aware of societal injustices. Unlike many performers of his time, Tupac refused to shy away from controversy, using his platform to shed light on the harsh realities of inner-city life. He combined poetic lyricism with a raw, unfiltered energy that resonated with fans worldwide. Beyond music, Tupac was also a talented actor, starring in films such as Juice and Poetic Justice, demonstrating his versatility and commitment to storytelling in multiple mediums. His performances were marked by authenticity and emotional depth, allowing him to portray the struggles and triumphs of young people navigating complex social landscapes. His ability to connect with audiences on a personal level, whether through music or film, cemented his reputation as a multifaceted artist whose work transcended genre. Tupac's influence extended to his role as a cultural icon. He embodied the tensions of his time, the East Coast-West Coast rivalry, the rise of gangsta rap, and the broader struggles of African-American communities. His outspoken nature often put him in the spotlight for controversies, but it was this same honesty and fearlessness that endeared him to fans. Tupac became more than a musician. He was a symbol of resistance, defiance, and the pursuit of truth in an industry often dominated by commercial interests. Central to Tupac's legacy is his songwriting. He had an unparalleled ability to blend storytelling with social critique. Songs like Changes and Keep Ya Head Up addressed poverty, police brutality, and gender inequality, offering hope while not shying away from harsh realities. His lyrics were poetic, yet confrontational, reflecting his understanding that art could be a tool for activism. Even today, these songs are studied, analyzed, and cited in discussions about the power of music to inspire change and awareness. Tupac's persona was as complex as his music. He often grappled with contradictions, the violent street narratives versus his messages of love and upliftment, the harsh realities of gang life versus his activism and philanthropy. This duality made him relatable to a wide audience. Fans could see themselves reflected in both his struggles and triumphs. It is this complexity that makes Tupac's story timeless. He was human in every sense, flawed yet visionary, a man of his era who continues to teach lessons relevant today. His influence on future generations of artists cannot be overstated. Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and countless others cite Tupac as a primary inspiration, not only for his lyrical skill, but for his fearlessness in addressing social issues. His approach to music, combining artistry with activism, set a standard for authenticity in hip-hop. The notion that a rapper could also be a cultural commentator, a poet, and a voice for social justice can largely be traced back to Tupac's example. Tupac's death in 1996 at the age of 25 remains a defining moment in music history. The circumstances surrounding his murder continue to fascinate and mystify the public. While speculation and conspiracy theories persist, what cannot be disputed is the immediate and lasting impact of his passing. His death highlighted the dangers and volatility surrounding the hip-hop industry at the time, and the loss of his voice created a cultural void that artists and fans alike still feel today. Even decades later, Tupac's image and message remain powerful. Posthumous albums, documentaries, and biopics have kept his story alive, often introducing his music and activism to new audiences. The digital age has amplified his reach. Streaming platforms, social media, and global access to his work ensure that his lyrics continue to resonate. Tupac's ability to speak to both personal struggle and societal injustice grants him a timeless quality, making his work relevant across generations. Tupac also left a profound mark on activism and social consciousness. Beyond lyrics, he engaged with communities, spoke on issues of inequality, and inspired initiatives aimed at empowerment and change. Organizations and individuals continue to cite him as a source of motivation for social justice, demonstrating that his influence extends beyond entertainment. Tupac's life illustrates how art and activism can intersect, showing that music can be both a mirror to society and a call to action. Critics and historians alike recognize Tupac as a cultural touchstone. His ability to reflect the struggles of marginalized communities while simultaneously achieving mainstream success underscores his unique position in American culture. He bridged gaps between music, film, and activism, creating a blueprint for modern artists who strive to be socially aware while maintaining creative excellence. Tupac's impact is studied in universities, celebrated in museums, and honored in countless retrospectives, confirming his enduring significance. In the final analysis, Tupac Shakur's legacy is not simply about music or fame. It is about enduring influence, cultural dialogue, and the power of authentic expression. His work continues to challenge, inspire, and provoke thought, from poetry to performance, from social commentary to global fandom. Tupac's imprint on culture is indelible. He remains a reminder that artistry can be fearless, personal, and universal, and that the voice of one committed individual can echo across generations. Tupac's artistry also revolutionized the way personal narrative intersects with public identity. He was unafraid to reveal his vulnerabilities, from struggles with poverty and loss to the pressures of fame and public scrutiny. This raw honesty created an intimate connection with listeners, making them feel seen and understood. Unlike many entertainers who cultivate a distant persona, Tupac's openness made his art feel lived in and immediate. His willingness to confront his own contradictions set a precedent for authenticity that continues to influence performers in music, film, and beyond. Finally, Tupac's enduring legacy lies in his universality. His messages about resilience, justice, and self-expression transcend geography, culture, and era. Fans around the world, from Tokyo to Johannesburg, continue to find relevance in his words. Tupac's life serves as a powerful case study in how art can simultaneously entertain, provoke, and inspire meaningful social change. By blending artistry with advocacy, he created a blueprint for cultural impact that remains instructive for artists, activists, and audiences alike, ensuring that his influence will echo for generations to come.